A baseball field's a simple place. A diamond, home plate, 3 bases, and a pitcher's mound. And like most places in America, it's where the hard work of a few is enjoyed by many. I'm on the road to find the people who make every game possible with a day's work.
New York City, forever historic and endlessly changing at the same time. A place that has been home to the Yankees for 100 years. A place I called home for 5. When they moved into new Yankee Stadium in 2009, the team knew exactly what they had to do to honor the grand old lady.
I was very happy to find out that they took the home plate dirt from the other stadium and brought it over here.
Right.
Now you're still standing where the Babe stood, where Joe DiMaggio stood, where Mickey Mantle stood.
Right.
This is Tony Morante. His appreciation for Yankee lore goes back as far as some of the legends themselves.
Back in 1949, I was 6 years old, and my dad, who was working here at the time, started taking me to ball games. It was a pretty fun time for me for about 10 years, and then Dad said, "Hey, pal, you're coming up on the arm long enough, you're gonna have to start earning it." So they flipped me an usher's and I became an usher in 1958, and I did that part-time while I worked on Wall Street for the Navy. In 1973, I was asked to come aboard full-time, and then in 1998, Mr. Steinbrenner gave me the green light to shed all of the other duties I had and work just solely on the tours. And this is my life. To look at it as a job, I can't relate to that.
Right.
And the things that I do recall, and through all of it, was basically about my dad, working with my father and the memories.
I'm a little out of my element giving a tour. You got any advice for a rookie?
Yeah, I think if you just make eye contact with those youngsters and how it resonates with them is the most important thing that a tour guide should keep in mind.
Oh,
so you
totally
want them to take something away, and if you're connecting with them, it's all working. You'll be okay, Wade. You got enough stuff that make them happy.
When a player puts on the Yankee pinstripes, he steps into a legacy, a tradition of baseball excellence.
Wade
Hi.
Boggs, ladies
How are
and
you?
gentlemen, Wade Boggs.
Behind me, as you'll see, are 88 names. Coincidentally, I'm one of them.
How many of you guys heard of Mickey Mantle? All right, you got it. We got some Yankee fans out there. He was a main part of what at that time was a dynasty. So from 1949 through 1953, the Yankees had won 5 consecutive World Championships. Mickey was a part of that from 1951. One of the reasons that a lot of ball players come to New York is for the bling. The bling. Everybody know what the bling is? I'm sure we do. Rings.
And we like the bling. Believe me.
Since I'm here taking a walk through the past with Tony, I might as well use some of my first-hand knowledge to give him some backup.
I don't think the Yankees would have been anything today without George Steinbrenner. 1973, he bought it from CBS for $10 million, I believe, Tony. And that was a pretty good investment then. Because I believe now that the Yankees are probably in the $2 billion. That's a good turnaround. That's a good turnaround. This is one of my favorite trophies. 1996, when we defeated the Atlanta Braves in 6 games. The team decided, let's take a victory lap and say thank you to the fans. And next thing I know, I'm on the back of a police horse in center field. Game 6 was so magical. It really was.
Monument Park is a reminder of what the Yankees organization is built on: talent, hard work, dedication, and excellence. As solid as the granite that bears the names.
This is the most exclusive part of not only Yankee Stadium, but any sports arena for that matter. There's no other like it. So you see 16 retired numbers in pinstripes here, and you'll see one with number 42, which was in honor of Jackie Robinson.
When you put on the pinstripes, there's a sense of pride. And you carry that with you.
It's easy to appreciate a team that has won 27 championships. The pictures and the collectibles in the museum are beyond priceless. But the fans who come here seem to be looking for something more than the items behind the glass. They're looking for a person who can tell old Yankee stories like they were a part of their own family history. Because for Tony Morante, they are.
Still feels like home.